that to some degree there's a level of racism that we all have to overcome, and I get all of that. But that doesn't mean every single issue is race related. Sometimes it is about how you represent yourself. It is about how you present yourself. When I alluded to walking around with your pants hanging below your behind, that's trifling. That's just trifling. And it's counterproductive. When I talked about how you sitting there and the first words out of your mouth is, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? No, the hell we don't. You ain't saying anything yet. That's a reality. When I talk about not having a command of the English language, and still you want a job, and you want to have a career, but you don't want to get your education. You don't want to go out there and pound that pavement. Everything's about the sprint. It's not about the marathon. It's not about you putting forth the necessary effort and due diligence over the long haul to get the things that you need. That's a reality in our community. And when you look at the guys, whether it's P. Diddy, whether it's Jay-Z, whether it's LeBron or D-Wade or whatever, here's the reality of the situation. Everybody can't be them. They're special. And sometimes some of the special people, I'm not talking about them specifically, but some of the special people within our community don't get it. They are special. Everybody can't be them. So when I'm here on national television talking to them and talking to our community, I'm trying to educate you about the minefields that await, the stereotypes and the perceptions that you can't feed into if you want to move forward in life. Everybody we talk about this thing, Kerry and Skip, about the American dream. Let me tell you something right now. Do you understand that I look at a professional athlete, I look at some of these rap artists or what have you, making their tens or hundreds of millions of dollars? I don't consider them the American dream. I consider them a fantasy turned reality. You couldn't, in your wildest dreams, no matter where you're from or where you at, imagine that you could have achieved what they have achieved. It's very few that are fortunate enough to do that. When we talk about the American dream, you know who I think about? Myself. Hollis, Queens, New York City. Left back in the 4th grade. Grew up poor. The level of education that I had was a public school system. I ultimately graduate from high school. I go to a historically black institution like Winston-Salem State University. I graduate with honors. There is no journalism program. I still graduate with honors. I still beat out thousands of people to get an internship that ultimately transitioned from a career at the New York Daily News to the Philadelphia Inquirer to CNN and then Fox Sports and then ultimately ESPN. And I'm on national TV every day. Get paid pretty well, I might add. And I'm thinking about the fact that where did I come from? This is the road you've got to climb. You know, everybody can't be Jay-Z. That's 1 in a billion. Everybody can't be Shaq and Kobe. That's 1 in a billion. But you can be Stephen A. Smith. Educate yourself. Work hard. Do what you have to do. Pound that pavement. Be about the business of going for yours and understanding what you have to do to work through the political minefields that waits for you in every step of our lives.
So true.
That's what I'm talking about.